He's motherfucking. He's something funky. He thinks he's awesome.
Hey everybody, it's me, it's Undead Viking. I don't usually do a lot of these video blog things, mostly because I just rarely think I have anything interesting to say. And when I do my rambling and my talking, I usually do those during my videos, as if you've watched some of my videos, you know fully well I do that. So, I just, doing this shouldn't take too long, so just take a few minutes. I just recently got back from the Con of the North, which is a gaming convention that is held in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area of Minnesota. It's about a 3-hour drive for me, and this year I went up with 3 of my good friends, and I spent, well, about 36, 40 hours of solid board gaming time, which was a lot of fun. And the people that run the convention are kind enough to allow me to run a board game room event that begins the moment the convention opens and runs until the moment the convention is done. And in that room, I am equally fortunate that I have several friends that I have made from all over Minnesota that come to that convention. They bring a large variety of games with them, and so we were able to get a nice big board game library together there, conglomerated together. And we allow people to come in and play whatever they like. And if they want to play something that we have, we teach that game to them. And we try to encourage people to experience, kind of like with the new role-playing games. Not role-playing games. Well, there's role-playing games at the convention. But we try to encourage people to try out the new board games that have come out. And even classics and things that we love. And so as I try to do, when I go to the Con of the North, I try to do the in-play videos that right after the game is done, I take out my camera and I get everybody's opinion about the game they just got done playing, and as an homage to Scott Nicholson, who started doing those, and now there's a few people that do them, and I do them fairly sporadically. I just, it's a little awkward at times, just to bust out the camera and start jimmer-jammering with people and convincing them to talk, and I can understand that, but I do think that it has a lot of, when you get somebody's initial feeling right after they get done playing a game, especially if it's something new that they haven't played before, that tends to be an interesting take, if you will, on their opinion, because of the fact that I found that, like, right after you get done playing a game, usually that's when your feelings for the game are at their strongest. They haven't they haven't mellowed in any way, shape, or form. And so I really dig doing those. So, this is probably, I'm going to make a YouTube channel just for this year's 2014 Con of the North in-play reviews. And this will be like the first one, and so on and so forth. And I'll post all these on Board Game Geek as well. So, just, Con of the North was a lot of fun. I met up with, like, several of my really, really good friends that I really, unfortunately, only see at the convention. There's a few that I'll run into here or there. I was really sad that Jeff King from All Us Geeks wasn't able to make it, just because he had bought a house just recently and he had to, take care of that. But so I was really upset that I didn't get to sit down and play any games with him. But I'll probably see him at Gen Con, so that's okay. I was really happy that my buddy Jason Meyer, who does written reviews on Board Game Geek, really good reviews too, flew up all the way from Orlando, Florida, to just play games, pretty much with me. And he really had a lot of fun. He's planning on coming back next year, which, that's crazy to me that he'd come up from Florida, especially during the middle of winter. And it was really cool when he got there, because, like, really, he'd never really seen snow. And there was, like, snowfall and, like, these giant snowbanks and everything like that. So, Con of the North moved from, they were at a hotel, Holiday Inn, for years. Pretty much every year I'd gone forever. And they moved to a new place called the Crown Plaza. And that was a very nice place. We had our own kind of big conference room set off to the side. There wasn't a lot of foot traffic coming in and out, so there wasn't a lot of like, we weren't in the thick of it. At the old Holiday Inn, it's hard to explain how this was, but there was like a main, the second floor of the building was all the convention rooms. And so there was a big giant convention room where there was the vendor hall, but also had a bunch of tables in there for gaming and for events. And then there was a kind of like a lobby right in front of that, where the registrar's desk and everything else was. And then, like, right behind that desk, there were these two doors that led to this conference room where we had open gaming. And there was about maybe 8 tables in there. And there was a lot of constant foot traffic running in and out of there, and a lot of noise, and a lot of and it wasn't that it was a bad area for gaming. It was cool that we had our own spot, but it wasn't very private in a way. And I'm not saying that it had to be private, because one of the cool things about social gaming is that you do have those people that come and walk by. Oh, what's this game? How does it work? How does it play? And I love that. I love sharing that with it. But it wasn't so much that. It was just like people would like come in there and like talking on their cell phones and just stuff that wasn't really game related. I'm not trying to badmouth anyone. It detracted from the experience. But here at this other, we had a giant conference room. It was, off kind of by itself. I wish maybe they had more of a notice, I guess, if you will, because I heard after the fact there were several people that had trouble finding it, and they were looking forward to coming in there and playing games. So maybe next year, something to think about. If you are within the area, if you're within a decent drive time or whatever of Minneapolis, St. Paul, I would strongly suggest going to the Con of the North. It is always held in February. It is an absolute blast, and I can't recommend it enough to anyone who will listen to me. So, other than that, I mean, just kind of state of the gaming world for me right now. At long last, yes, my Myth review will be done this week. Other reviews to look for coming up are I'm going to be reviewing Russian Railroads. I got to play that a couple times at the convention. It was a lot of fun. I need to kind of play it another time or two to get my head wrapped around it just a little bit better, just so I can formulate. I haven't quite made up my mind about that one. There's a lot about it that I like, but there's a couple of things that are kind of nagging at me a little bit about the game, and I need to play that through. I got another review coming up. I'm trying to remember what it was now. I do apologize. I have a couple of really interesting prototypes headed my way for possible Kickstarters that I'm very excited about. One of them is about real-time strategy and like trying to bridge, take the old real-time strategy games that we grew up playing, and then trying to make it into a board game. And I know there's been a lot of people that have tried to do that in the past, and they haven't had a lot of luck with it. And so I'm interested in seeing how this goes. I'm not trying to, I'm being purposely vague because I don't know exactly what the designer wanted me to do or say about it. So I'm not going to talk about that one too great, but you can expect a review of that if it, fairly soon. I'm also looking forward to, I'm finally getting a video done for a couple of the other games that I had in my top 30 list that I've been meaning to review. One of them is this game, Battle for Souls. I was working on that video actually prior to doing this, when I decided I'd put this together really quick. And so that's one of them. Another one that I want to get done, actually, a game that I've played several times that I never actually thought about doing the review of. I want to Clash of Cultures, which is a game that I greatly enjoy, but for whatever reason I just never reviewed it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It's just it is what it is, right? So there you go. So expect possibly those reviews. I know Myth will be done this week at some point. I can nearly guarantee that, unless something catastrophic happens. Oh, Concordia as well. I got to play that at the convention. I got to track down a copy for myself, and then I can do a review of that. So I was really enjoyed that. Also, I have a copy of Origin from Asmodee coming my way, and I really the stuff I've seen on that really excites me in a way. So I wanna take that out well. So I mean, that's just kind of state of the union, whichever, of the Undead Viking videos as you know them. So other than that, I'm looking forward to it getting a little bit warmer. We had 20-degree weather here today in Moorhead, Minnesota, so I was pretty excited about that. I got out and I got to scrape my driveway a little more, and my kids were able to run around in the snow for a while, and we had a nice snowball fight, so that was kind of nice. But other than that, I think I've rambled enough for this episode of the video blog, if you will. But I would suggest, like I said, I'm going to be putting this in both my video blog section of my YouTube page, but also the section of my Con of the North 2014 section as well. So I invite you to go ahead and check out those in-play videos after you get done with this, and then you can check out it isn't all the games I played, but it's the vast majority of the games that I played while I was at the convention, and you can kind of see what myself and what a lot of really cool people were willing to smile at my camera and tell what they thought of the games after they get done playing them. So thank you for watching this. I appreciate it very much. If you have any questions or anything about me or board games or whatever that you'd like me to address next time I do one of these, by all means post those below, and I'll try to answer those next time I do another video blog. And enjoy my videos, enjoy the Con of the North stuff, and if you were at Con of the North and I met you, thank you very much for coming over and saying hi. I'm not even going to try to list off all the names of everybody. You know who you are, so thanks a lot, and until next time, this is Undead Viking. You have an awesome day. Bye-bye now.